Hi, this is Biz Coach C, and today I want to show you guys how to file your 990N on the IRS website. A 990N is a simple form that pretty much alerts or informs the IRS that you are still a tax-exempt organization, you're still active, and you are making a certain amount through the year. You confirming what your ownership is, as well as the demographic information for the organization. So this is not a long process at all. It will probably take you all of 5 minutes to do that. So this video may not even be 10 minutes long. I doubt if it is, but take note of this. You can actually get to the site of where this needs to be filed by Googling IRS Form 990N filing, or you can go to irs.gov, and in their search bar, you can actually type in 990N, and you will see these options like what I have on the screen here. So the page that you want to go to is going to be annual electronic filing requirement for small exempt organizations Form 990N. Once you get to that page, you're going to scroll down about midway, and there's going to be a button that says Submit Form 990N Postcard. We're going to click that button, and then what's going to happen is you're now going to see a different type of screen once that processes. That is going to look like the one I'm getting ready to show you now. It's going to look like this. Electronically file your Form 990N postcard. So if you have not done this before and you're new to filing the 990N, then you're going to manage your e-postcard profile. On this page, you will be asked to enter the EIN of the organization that you're going to be filing for. Your EIN is 9 digits long, almost like a social. The two first digits that are in that number will go in this box, and then the remaining 7 numbers will go in this second box here. But once you do that, you're going to click Add EIN. It is going to populate down here. Your organization should populate down here at the bottom. Now, if it does not, something is off with that EIN, and you need to check your numbers. I guarantee you, because it's not going to pop up if it doesn't. Once it does, you just want to click the bottom tab that says Create New Filing. It's going to take you to the next page that's going to ask you to select the EIN that you're going to be filing for. So you want to select that EIN there in the drop down and click Continue. It will then take you to the Electronic Notice Form 990N e-postcard page for your organization's information. It will pre-fill the tax year ending that you should file this 990N for. And then the next question will ask you, has your business been terminated or gone out of business? So you answer that appropriately. For this organization that I'm filing, it's going to be no. And then it's going to ask, are your gross receipts normally $50,000 or less? So also answer that appropriately. Now, your organization's legal name and the EIN are going to pre-populate down here at the bottom for you. So click Continue once you've got that done. And just like this information here has shown that there was an error, I did not answer that question properly. So what happened when I hit Continue, it says that one error had occurred. And what happened is you cannot file a 990N if you are submitting gross receipts of more than $50,000. And the reason for that is because your nonprofit will have a totally different type of classification if you did have gross receipts that are more than $50,000. So are they normally less? Answer yes here. If they are, if they aren't, then we need to have a different type of video training for you guys because you'd be in a different category. But all right, once you've got everything correct, click Continue. Then you're going to come here on the next page, which is asking you for the organization's address along with the principal officer's address. So if there's a different DBA for the organization, you're going to put it here, a different doing business as name. If not, then we're just going to come down and put the address for the organization. If there is a website for the organization, you're going to put it here, an organization's website address, only if it's applicable. If you don't sweat it. It's totally optional. All right, and then we're going to go down for the principal officer, which can be a person or a business that's doing most of the work as the principal officer for this organization. So once we have that individual down there, they may have the same address as the organization, or they may have a different one. So just enter the address of the principal officer here. Now, once you've done that, we're simply going to click Submit Filing, and guess what? We're done. All we're getting is a disclaimer that says, are you sure that you're ready to submit? Because once we submit it, then we can't go back and change any of the information. So if you're okay with everything you've done, and you're going to click OK. If you are not fine with everything you've done, you could simply go back and click Save Filing, and you could save it and come back to it later if you wanted to change anything. But since this one I'm comfortable with, I'm just going to click OK. And we should get a confirmation page. And there it is telling us that we have e-filed our 990N for this year. Now, don't forget the importance of a 990N is to make sure that your tax exemption status does not go anywhere. If you do not file this year to year on an annual basis, then the IRS has the right to revoke your tax exemption status because you've basically stopped telling the IRS that you are operating within the parameters for which you received the 501c3 in the first place. So it's very important that you do this. If you do get your tax exemption status revoked, what you'll have to do is you'll have to go back and reapply, and it's going to be $275 again when you go back to get that reinstatement of that 501c3. So hope that this has been super helpful to you. If it has, drop a comment and let me know whether you appreciate it or what. And if you need more videos, be sure to follow me because there's a lot here to learn about small business and nonprofits, and I'm always happy to teach you. So I'm Biz Coach C, CLS Management or CLSMGMT.com, and my handle on all major social media outlets is @CLSMGMT. See you guys around.